the character who trained Killua with the help of his pop Silva. Illumi Zoldyck is one of the most interesting characters in the Hunter x Hunter series, but there's not really a lot to go on because he hasn't really had many big moments when it comes to combat ability to see where his power level is when it comes to how strong he is as a character. He's the oldest son of this crazy Zoldyck family, and I believe that has some relevance, but today's video will discuss how strong is Illumi Zoldyck. Now, a quick moment I would like to discuss real quickly is early in the Hunter x Hunter series, Illumi and Gon had only one arm and he was able to break Illumi's arm. So how strong was Illumi at that point? Because a character of his status, I believe, should not have his arm broken by Gon, who was not even learning Nen, only knew the Zetsu, and he broke his arm with one arm himself. Gon only had one hand. So definitely something that really had me scratching my head. Maybe he didn't use his protection when it comes to Nen. Maybe he just didn't really care, but he didn't seem like he cared. So that's what I'm gonna go with right now. But still, that very surprised me. Kind of seemed like an inconsistency, but I could be wrong. Now, when it comes to Illumi's Nen, he's a manipulator, unlike Killua, Zeno, and Silva, who are transmuters. He's a manipulator, and I think it goes with the hair color. He's black-haired, and I definitely want to say this. His powers are crazy. With those needles he uses, we see him do some crazy stuff like body altercations, where he can change how he looks, hypnotic spell, where he can actually get into your mind, like he did to Killua with the needle in his brain. And then we have powers where he does a needle men, which is more of his destructive capability, where he can have an army pretty much go at you, and that's one of the most dangerous things about Illumi and his power. Now, one of the most interesting moments in the entire series is the relationship between Hisoka and Illumi, but even further deeper than that, when Hisoka is judging the powers of characters in the Zodiac group, Kanzai, Ginta, Pion, but when he sees the power level of Illumi, he's like, whoa, who's this? A 95 overall. Now, guessing that Hisoka is 100 in his scale of power scaling, he thinks that Illumi is 5 scales under him, and he thinks that that's very powerful. So definitely this is something very interesting. Now, we can't take Hisoka's power level scaling as something as 100%, but that means that we can pretty much guess where we have Illumi when it comes to power levels. Now, added to the fact that Hisoka has a very interest in battling Illumi, we saw the whole situation of Killua, Illumi, and Hisoka, his crazy thing. Should I kill Killua? Should I get Illumi mad? Like, he was going ham right there in his mind. But still, I would say Illumi is top Phantom Troop level. That's just my guess right now. I'm gonna say he's top Phantom Troop level, the same level as Hisoka. But the thing about Illumi is there's something about him as a character, the oldest Zoldyck family member. Now, when it comes to the kids, I mean, he's the oldest son. So definitely, I believe he's a monster, and he's hiding something that will change our whole outlook on him as a character. Some secret ability, some secret power. We still haven't seen him going all out. So definitely, when his return happens, whether it be in the Dark Continent arc or revolved around Killua, big things will be indeed change when you look at this character. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section. How strong do you think Illumi is? I know he's a very polarizing character. Like and share if you enjoyed. Like and share only if you enjoyed. And subscribe for more Hunter x Hunter content. I'm NenMac, and I'm gone.